Yo, what up? It's Donut, and you are tuning in to All Your Illuminati News. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. As Saturnalia is here, and if you remember, this picture took place on Saturnalia, and this is one of the biggest images or symbols in the research that leads to rituals. But we are live. It's Christmas. I hope everybody's having a merry Christmas. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, and again, ready for the new year. Although the new year time is an illusion, one thing, it's a way to control through the pulses of the universe and the whatever. But the time, we've been all April fooled through different lunar calendars and whatnot. But hit that like button. Let me know that you can hear me okay. This music that you're hearing will calm you down because the holidays get a little wild. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Xmas. What's up? Make sure you hit that like button and we gonna get into the broadcast. All right. So in my research, I've been looking at this image that took place on Christmas, and everybody in this image went through rituals. Travis Scott, Quavo, Kanye, everybody. And there's Elon Musk, who's going through the Twitter files and whatnot. But we are going over the North Pole rituals. The North Pole. A lot of movies show this Arctic blast. There's even a movie called Arctic Blast with this bridge freezing. We see a lot of bridge collapses, and in this simulacrum, they show on so many different levels images. So what's trending today is this guy. I survived 50 hours in Antarctica while we are going through an Arctic blast right now. And then you got the 49ers trending as well. I don't know anything about football, but I've been looking out for the 49ers because of the Golden Gate Bridge. And you can see in a lot of movies, they show this Golden Gate Bridge freezing, collapsing, all the different bridges, all the different symbolism is pretty notable, just like other events that happen through the predictive P. So my prayers are out to everybody on this Christmas who is cold and is stuck in the blizzard. Prayers out to all of them. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. The North Pole, the Arctic Ocean, right? This goes into the flat Earth, the hollow Earth, the ice wall. Nobody's allowed to go here. There's a treaty there. Emerald Bird went there. But the symbolism is ancient and goes back. And all year long, if you go to The Economist magazine of 2022, they show the image of Antarctica. And my first video pretty much of the year, as we're coming up on the end of 2022, was showing The Economist magazine and tying it to Antarctica. And we are going through the Arctic blast right now. It is full circle. We got over 500 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. We got people from all over the world. We got people in Scotland. Oh my goodness. Hello, Scotland. Golden Gate Bridge built in 33. Very, very interesting. I did not know that the Golden Gate Bridge was built in 33, but we are going through the coldest Christmas in 33 years. Yes. Is that a coinky dink? I don't know. I don't think so. Because you do got your secret societies connecting to this 33. So this symbolism goes all the way back to ancient magic in Hyperborea, where this is the North Pole. In the North Pole, whoopsie, the North Pole, it's got this 33-mile black rock right in the middle. This goes into some occult stuff, everybody. And the Drudge Report is calling America the Arctic States of America. I mean, full circle. Here's the Economist magazine, which is Antarctica. It's the occult wheel, and you can see these 4 red corners. Those 4 red bricks is the 4 corners here. I'm looking out for the 4 corners in America and around the world, because this gets deep, and this gets into Polaris, as Polaris is connected by 4 different points, 4 corners, which ends up making a swastika. I'll go into that clip real quick, but we got over 589 people up in here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Merry Christmas. Oh, look, we got Joseph in here. Joseph the Dawn. I just did a podcast with him. Make sure you go check that out on Rumble. Hello, Canada. Hello, New Zealand. Merry Christmas. Pennsylvania, Edinburgh. Wow. Japan. Shout out to Japan. That's amazing. So let's go into this clip real quick to kind of have other people explaining it better than I explain it. I explain it good, but we could go into this. It's a short minute clip. It gives you time to listen, get some coffee. I got my coffee right here. And get ready for the North Pole rituals.
The symbolism found on the United States Space Force pointing to the north, you have Polaris, right? The North Star. Would you look at that? It's got a pharaoh's head with, again, looking up at that Polaris.
And it shows up different symbols in a key, in a tower.
It is absolutely everywhere. The pharaoh, again, looking up at the pole star, because one of the ideas the Egyptians had was that you go to the north upon death. They believe that you exited the horn of a great bull upon death, which is basically the opening of our electromagnetic spectrum on Earth at the north, which is why we have the northern lights. The deal is that the supreme deity of most cultures comes from the north.
The bear with the key, they connect it and they put an arrow pointing to the Polaris.
The Big Dipper, as we rotate through the solstices, the spring, winter, fall, and summer around Polaris, is what creates that symbol we call the swastika.
Michael Aquino, he was in charge of psychological operations. He started a satanic temple. He worked for the military. It was called the Temple of Set. If you look at his coat of arms, it has the little dipper in it.
There are multiple black magical occult groups that revere and work with the northern sky. And there's this overlap with Lovecraftian black magic and what's going on in the northern sky as well.
With the Grim Reapers. Yeah, so that's Saturn. Saturn spins the zodiac wheel.
Here.
Got that 23 in there where we get the crossbones and skull and bones, 322, because it's at a 23 degree. The skull is Saturn, Kronos. We are in Christmas, which is coming from Saturnalia. Saturn is Father Time. Is time just an illusion to control us?
I think so. We are in Saturnalia. And Bad Bunny, being a bad bunny, released a music video. I want to go to the symbolism in Bad Bunny's music video. Pretty ridiculous. As you can see, he does the Illuminati eye. I mean, this guy right here is going to be is being awarded, but will be just getting so many awards. It's wild. He's already awarded. He already went through the rituals. But you can see him doing the Illuminati eye right here. He released a music video doing the shush, but this is how it starts off with Satan Claus. Santa Claus is an anagram for Satan. This is how I was able to predict that Lil Nas X was a Satanist before everyone else did, because he was dressed up as Santa Claus and he was showing a lot of the symbolism before he came out twerking on Lucifer's face. But this image right here is very telling. You got this chick right next to him, very, very beautiful girl. She got the pentagram, satanic pentagram right there, and the Illuminati eye on her. What do you call that? Right there. I don't know what they call that, but it's above the elbow. Elbows are disgusting. You gotta. People always washing your hands. You need to wash your elbows because people be putting their elbows on everything like this. So the elbows are very dirty, very dirty. But this music video is all about orgy, and that's what Saturnalia is about. It's about having a good old time. And here's Lil Nas X doing the Santa Claus thing. If you watch his music videos, there's always a 3-2-2 hidden up in there. And here's Bad Bunny. I believe this is him doing the shush. They do the shush throughout the whole video. Here's some more shushes. Trying to shush me. And then this is, I mean, the video very graphic. He's got the skull and crossbones right here, which is for Saturn. I mean, I'm not even showing you the pictures, but it is a naughty music video trended #1. Naughty. The history of Christmas sex. Romans gone wild. That's what they did to blow off some steam at the end of the year during Saturnalia. And it's the worship of Saturn, and that's where the skull and crossbones come from. And it was festivities through December 23rd, December. I mean, so this 23 and all of this is very connected as you see the 3-2-2 skull and bones at a 23-degree angle. But he did that ritualistic kiss. And this is tied into Elon Musk. This is tied into all the rituals. It's just a repeated process over and over again. The same darn thing happening over and over again. The kiss, the magical kiss on the VMAs. And then he was showcasing the AI. If you look at the Tesla bots on the bottom, twerking, they're Tesla bots. They're preparing you for something. And he's wearing the Cardi B outfit, that zebra print. This goes into like MK Ultra stuff, but you see the Tesla bots. Everyone thinks Tesla is being attacked he's protecting everybody from the big elite. No, he's created by the elite. He was a Disney Corporation creation from Werner von Braun going back to Operation Paperclip. And he is building the fourth industrial revolution. Tesla stock dropping. Okay, big deal. I mean, all of his companies were funded by intelligence agencies. That's all on record. His subsidies that funded all that. And that's what's going on. The fourth industrial revolution of AI. And that's why the AI is giving us selfies to worship ourselves. The AI wants to bring us down. But we are more powerful than the AI because the creator, God, has created us, humans. You can't beat this. You can't beat the earth, the Schumann resonance. So they're trying to make AI and these computers seem better than they actually are, but it's just not. We are better than the AI, 100%. Maybe they can get calculations right and whatnot, but they don't got the Akashic records of being connected to the universe and God. What happened with my channel, I had half a million subscribers on Facebook, and right now I got 250,000. So make sure you hit that like button. Let's get some more subscribers. That when they took down my channel, I'd post a video, get 1 million views within 24 hours. I posted a bunch of videos, million view. Then they removed me for 6 months, and it was during the election time. And 2023 will be coming up on election time again. Just a big illusion, a big distraction, a left-right false paradigm. As you can see, the two heads of the eagle on the 33rd degree. Let me show that. Let me show that image. It's an interesting. These symbols speak to us. We're in the 33rd coldest Christmas America in 33 years. But it's all just an illusion. And what I did was I sat down and I did not watch the elections, and I read the CIA documents on how they can astral travel and go into other dimensions and stuff like that through the gateway process and hemisync. And it all goes into vibrations and meditations and oscillations. So I don't even care about that stuff anymore. I went on a rant there. Where was I? Oh, yes. So Tesla, you can see the picture right here, the Saturnalia party, just the same rituals. That's what they're promoting in our subconscious minds through the VMAs. And this is part of the fourth industrial revolution. This is where it's all heading to. There's even a new movie coming out. Looks pretty dope, but it's about the AI. It looks scary too, how the AI just turns on humanity, and it's called Megan. And it drops January 13th. Interesting day because it lands on Friday the 13th, which is the Knights Templar Day, as all the Knights Templars were rounded up on Friday the 13th. It all goes into some symbolism right there. But you can see they were showcasing the holograms. This goes into the holographic alien invasion, or even what my prediction was not a holographic invasion, and holographic nuclear event. As we are freezing here, if you read Sun Tzu, The Art of War, they talk about you need to look powerful when you're weak and look weak when you're powerful. Warfare is all deception. And you got to think about what's going on now. We are in a conflict around the world. So it's all deception. Everything we hear will be deception. So this winter stuff, yes, it could be manipulated by adversaries of the country or the country itself doing it, you know. But you got to question all the stuff that comes out on the news, because it's all about deception through your perception. And our perception gets filtered through words and spelling. There's this thing called E prime that I'm looking into in linguistics. Words, the words we use and understand, will open up different perceptions of reality for us through what we're told or how we communicate through the world. And what we're seeing are symbols and words and expanding our consciousness. For example, if you understand this video at all and you understand these symbols, or you learn about these symbols and you're like, yo, that's North Pole symbolism. Yo, that's Polaris. That's Saturn. That's 322. Once you understand those symbols, you live in a different reality than most of the world. When you understand the symbols, you understand a new perception of reality. So a lot of people are in different realities because of language. Language is used for mind control. It goes back to grimoires and grammar. But I think there's going to be a holographic nuclear event. I don't think it will be an alien event. I think it will be a holographic nuclear event. And what will happen is they will release a story through words about alien contact in 2023, the year of the rabbit. They won't show us anything. They'll just release information, and people will believe it. People believe what they read and see, especially if it's coming from a trusted news source of fact checkers to tell you how to think and what to believe, and don't question it. But this AI movie is coming out on Friday the 13th. Very telling. Here's the atomic Christmas tree with the nitrogen up here, the 7, and the Polaris up here. And that video was saying how the Egyptians believed you go north and exit a bowl. And look, this is going north, the Christmas tree, and there's a bowl right there. And this one looks anorexic. I don't really understand this. I'm going to have to buy this edition because it's kind of complicated to look at. But some people pointed out, look, there's 3 doves and 3 doves. So you got the 33 right there. You got 3 candles, the 33 right there. But Elon Musk purchasing Twitter, look at this symbolism. He came in with a sink because he bought a sinking ship. Maybe. I don't know. I think this whole Twitter file thing is all just so you can trust him a little bit more. So you install his AI algorithm into your brain. And it's the blue bird, right? Well, if you go back to MK Ultra in the 50s, 1952, they had Project Blue Bird. Is there a connection there? Probably. But going into this nuclear winter, we're hearing about Russia and their new Satan II missile. Look, it's the checkerboard. It's the checkerboard for the Satan II missile, the Knights Templar checkerboard. So what I'm trying to get at about the deception and the art of war. Oh yeah, and Grimes, she released a video wearing the face coverings before any of this face covering stuff happened. And in that music video, it's called Violent. Go check it out. She's reading Sun Tzu Art of War, which is all about deception. So is America, this is the question, is America pretending to be weak on the news? Like, yo, we got blackouts, we got all this, we're so unprepared for this. Oh my God, we didn't know this was going to happen, the Arctic blast. But really, we knew it was going to happen. We even made it happen. So we looked weak at this moment, even though we're not. Or it could be the opposite. But if we were in a very weak moment, it wouldn't be televised. That's the thing. So you got to always read in between the lines, and it gets very confusing. And this is where discernment comes in. Here's the 2021 edition of The Economist magazine, and you can see the nuclear stuff right there, that missile right there. Going about holograms and all this, the James Webb Telescope, which I don't believe these are real images, but if they were, they're showing us a film plate of how holograms are created. And this is pretty much proof that we live in a holographic reality, just the way that our brain neurons work, how they go all over the place with memory. So our memory isn't stored in just one part of the brain. It's going around everywhere. Just like this film strip right here. If you look at this film strip, if you shine a laser on it, it'll create a hologram of the image in the memory that's in it. And even if you rip up the film strip into a million little pieces, and it's just a little piece, and you shine a laser onto it, it'll still show the hologram, but it'll be very you can't see it as well. Here's the Mr. Beast logo. It's an interesting logo. I got a question for all y'all. It looks a lot like David Bowie, the lightning, even the Gatorade logo. The Gatorade is a G, like the 7th letter. The lightning strike Marilyn Manson uses is the 7. Aleister Crowley does as well. That 7. If you guys know anything about it, because Mr. Beast is one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet. It's pretty wild. But I hope everybody's having just the best Christmas ever. Let's bring in that Christmas music again. Here, where's that Christmas music? There we go. Just to relax. Just to relax us a little bit from all this Illuminati news. I appreciate everybody's support. We got 900 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button and support us by clicking the links down below. Subscribe to the Patreon for extra content on the first of the month because you get charged every first of the month. Get extra content. It really supports us. Much love, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And God bless y'all.